Today I want to talk about a book called An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. I don't have the book with me, so I'll try to do some video magic and put it over here somewhere. But I read it this weekend over Memorial Day. Oh, it's so good. It's fantasy. It is set in a world that is similar to ours, so the greater elements are pretty standard. But it's about Isabel. And Isabel is a portrait artist, and she's incredibly talented at her craft, they call it, with a capital C. Craft. So she is a very talented portrait artist, and all of the fair ones, which are kind of like fairies, kind of like mythical, immortal elf beings, they are so vain that they love to have their portrait painted. So they come to Isabel and she paints them, and she's super talented. And she meets one named Rook, and she paints him with a flaw that is apparent, very accurate, and it causes issues within the fair ones, so that he looks like he has weakness. And so he gets angry at her, and then there's this whole we have to run, you have to make it better thing. And it actually was very beautifully written. So Isabel's was very courteous, but also she had this streak of rebellious kind of thoughts to her, very relatable and realistic. And the adventure kept me on my toes because I didn't know where it was going. I didn't understand the fair ones totally, which was kind of nice that the author didn't just explain everything. We could actually work through it with Isabel, which was kind of nice. But it was a lot of magical elements, but also beautiful nature scenes that were described. Beautiful description. And so I picked up this book because there's a new one coming out by Margaret Rogerson called Sorcery of Thorns, and I assume I'll probably do a book talk for that one later. But I picked this one up to kind of get an idea of what her writing style was like, and I'm so excited about it. It's so awesome. So if you like fantasy, if you like kind of that otherworldly, immortal, elfy, fairy kind of thing, this one fits really well. But it's not campy and weird elfy fairy thing. It's more it kind of fits into our understanding of the real world. So anyways, An Enchantment of Ravens, beautifully done by Margaret Rogerson.